A lot of us take daily supplements, but how do you know if what you're taking is actually working or helping you? Joining me now is Dr. Margaret Husami, a naturopathic doctor from House of Confidence, to help us understand. This can be so complex, and a lot of times, you just feel like, oh, okay, well, maybe I need this or maybe I need that, and then you end up wasting money if it doesn't work. So how do you know?
Yeah. Well, I would say, you're speaking to a good thing of what you're taking. It matters sometimes the type of supplement you're taking for the certain issues you may have. For example, I'd say a magnesium glycinate, that can be great for sleep, but someone maybe who has constipation issues, they might want a magnesium oxide that's going to be great for them. So there are different forms. I'm a big fan of physician line supplements, which have a high quality of purity and quality. They have the amount of the nutrients in them that's important to give you your body the best ability to use that to help with those symptoms.
Yeah. And when you talk about, your body absorbing it, that obviously is a big deal. So apparently you want to prep your body first, starting with your gut, because that's where it, targets.
Yes, exactly. So when we're taking supplements orally, we need our gut to be in the great place to absorb those nutrients. So many people have gut inflammation. It doesn't always show up as, say, bloating, gas, issues with digestion. Sometimes it shows up with mental emotional issues, depression, anxiety, skin issues, acne, redness in the skin, dry skin, joint pain. So many people experience joint pain, fatigue. So those are all signs that we have an inflamed gut. If we eliminate those refined carbohydrates, trans fats, those cookies, sugar, all of that stuff that really causes inflammation, we'll be better able to absorb those nutrients that we're taking, not only from our foods, but also our supplements.
And are there tests for that, or how would you know that it starts in the gut? Like,
so you can do testing. I would say for a lot of people, many of us have, if not a food allergy, food sensitivities. And food sensitivity testing can occur. We do blood work to figure that out. Some people do elimination diets, slowly adding that food back in to see if they're reacting to it. It can be such a great tool because if you're eliminating those things, the inflammation, you're going to be starting to feel better overall.
Okay, so the next one, this is interesting. You say start with whole foods first, pills second. Okay, I'm guilty of breaking this rule of thumb because when I wake up in the morning, I want to take my pills first so I don't forget, but it's on an empty stomach.
So I would say, some things can be great to take on an empty stomach. Say like probiotics right before your meal or 30 minutes before your meal can be ideal. Certain things like, say, like your vitamin D, you get the best absorption with these fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin D, A, K, and E, with a little bit of fat. So you'll absorb the supplement better with a little bit of fat. So maybe with your meals. Other things don't matter so much. So some of your supplements you're absorbing well on an empty stomach, some you want to have with food.
Are some, okay, so that's a good rule of thumb, but are some better in the morning versus in the evening?
I would say yes. The supplements that are going to give you energy, so say your multivitamin, things with
like
B
a B12
vitamins.
or something.
Exactly. Take those in the morning or in the afternoon, say with lunch. If you take them at night, it's going to affect your sleep.
Oh yeah, we don't want
no.
We don't want energy at night.
Yes.
And I just remembered I forgot to take my B12. Anyways, moving on. And apparently, but like, how do you know which combo works with what? Is that just basically a conversation with your doctor?
It'll definitely help. Not everyone needs all different types of supplements. Say one good thing is if a lot of women might need iron. If you're needing iron, oftentimes you're going to take that away from your other mineral type supplements because it will compete with absorption. Another thing is to add it in with some vitamin C because that will help with the absorption of iron.
And I've always heard too that if you're already getting that particular vitamin through food, like let's just say you eat a lot of fish, I don't, so I take, my omega-3s. Is that where, like, if you're not going to eat a lot of X food, is that, where you should supplement with that vitamin that will give you what you need?
Yes, I do agree with that for sure. I think supplements are a great tool to help us get to those optimal levels. It definitely doesn't replace good food. But even now with our soils are depleted with the good nutrients and minerals. We oftentimes have to supplement at least somewhat to get those optimal levels in our body.
Okay, all right. Dr. Husami, that was great information. Thank you so much. Tomorrow morning, I will remember to take my B12.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Chris, hopefully you're